Hi. I thought while I was still thinking about it, I would continue on my stories about driving those trucks from Minnesota to Alabama. Sorry. I know I shouldn't laugh at my own stories, but they make me laugh. I think that's why I tell them. But I remember thinking that, and I think it took us 3 days to make this trip. I think we stayed in hotels twice, but I don't remember. At least Papa wasn't making me sleep on the side of the road underneath the edge of the truck. So apparently we had really grown in those 2 years. But anyhow, so I remember thinking that these trucks, these farm trucks, they were so big, right? So I remember when we stopped at some motel or whatever to spend the night, and there were a bunch of trucks already there, and we could pull our trucks in there end to end, and they still weren't as long as a semi with a trailer on the back. I don't know. I just thought I was such a big truck driver, and then you realize, nope, it's just about like driving a school bus, probably. Then the other thing was, so the last night of the trip, Bobo had kind of worked it out. So it was, that we would get to where we were going, get to Alabama, or to get to Glencoe or Gadsden, Alabama, at the end of the last day. But for some reason or other, things did not go as planned. And we had on this trip, when we stopped, the plan was we were always going to stop before dark. Well, so for some reason or other, on the last day, we are behind, and by this time we're in Alabama, and we're no longer on the interstate. And again, most of you who know this will realize what the problem is, and that is that I'm driving an old truck with lousy headlights on a 2-lane curvy narrow road in Alabama, and I think it was raining, and so I couldn't see. I mean, I literally could not see anything. Papa was in front of me with his little old truck. It had one tail light about that big, and that's all I had to follow. I mean, I really couldn't see. I couldn't see the edge of the road. Hardly. There were cars coming. I mean, I was again, as I think about it now, I was just stressed out of my mind. I mean, I was scared. And now it occurs to me too, as I'm telling this story, that I still have dreams about that I will occasionally. It's true. I will occasionally have a dream about driving on that narrow road with hardly any headlights, with cars coming at me. And again, I think it was raining, but I don't. Oh, there's a trash can on the road. Yeah. Anyway, and then one last story about this trip to Alabama, unless I think of something else, and that is so the next day. So we ended up stopping somewhere that night, because I think so. I mean, I probably only had to do that horrible, maybe 8 or 10 miles, but it seemed like eternity to me. But anyways, so the next day we go on to Gadsden, and Gadsden is a pretty big town, right? I mean, it's there's a lot of people. There's big 4-lane roads that go through or whatever. And so I'm driving this truck, and this truck is supposed to have power brakes, or hydraulically assisted brakes, but of course those don't work. So the brakes just have to be done manually, just with basically just strength, right? Just pushing down as hard as you can. And so we're driving through Gadsden and going along, and this lady pulls out in front of me. I mean, so in order to get stopped, I had to, because I could not stop gently. And I don't know, I mean, maybe I overreacted. I mean, I was 18, maybe I panicked, I don't know. But anyway, so I quick threw it into neutral and then I put both feet on the brakes and then pushed against the back of the seat to get the truck stopped. And I did get it stopped. I mean, I didn't hit her or anything. But again, I don't know if that was the appropriate reaction. But okay, yeah. This just occurred to me. I don't know why life can be so simple, yet we do things that just make it so complicated and stressful. Okay, thanks for watching. Love you.